Hey Kizzy, I just came back from my trip to Maria Cristina Falls. It was so beautiful.
Wow, that sounds exciting, Nicole. But did you know that Maria Cristina Falls is a source of energy in Mindanao?
Yes, Kizzy, I've heard about that. It provides a part of the electricity supply in Mindanao and is one of the Earth's natural resources.
Speaking of which, let's talk about Earth's resources.
Sounds good, but before that, let's introduce ourselves to our audience watching. Hi everyone, I am Nicole Alejandra Solarte, your speaker for today.
And I am Solarte Sumogat, your speaker of the day.
Now let's read our learning objectives together.
Everyone, read it with us.
Our first objective is to learn about the different types of the Earth's resources.
Second is to differentiate renewable from non-renewable resources.
And lastly, is to understand the importance of the Earth's natural resources.
But before we start, Nicole, let's ask ourselves, what is resource?
According to the Oxford Dictionary, a resource is a stock or supply of materials and other assets that can be drawn on by a person or organization in order to function effectively.
Meanwhile, the Cambridge Dictionary states that it is a useful or valuable possession or quality of a country, organization, or person.
And in Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it is a natural feature or phenomenon that enhances the quality of human life.
How about you guys? What is your meaning of resource? Answer it within yourselves.
Now let's move on to the different types of resources.
Starting with water, air, and sunlight,
Plants, animals, rocks, and minerals.
and the fossil fuels, which are the coal, oil, and natural gases.
Kizzy, did you know that there are two types of resources?
Yes, and can you tell them what are they, Nicole?
It is the renewable and non-renewable resources.
Renewable resources are resources that can be replaced within a few years or within a human's lifetime.
And its examples are trees, solar, wind, and water.
On the other hand, non-renewable resources are resources that cannot be replaced at the rate they are being used up.
The examples are fossil fuels, oil, and natural gases.
But how are these resources used in our everyday lives, Nicole?
Let's dive into that, Kizzy.
For heating, coals are used for generating power. Woods are for cooking and making light, same as natural gases, and oil powers vehicles.
For building structures, irons are used for making bridges, fences, and steels that are used for building skyscrapers. Stones are used to build houses and buildings, same as bricks. Concretes are used for building skyscrapers, and woods made for making houses and fences.
For transport, aluminum are used to make cars, airplanes, and bicycles. Same with titanium. Sand and gravel are used for making roads. Clays are used to concrete for driveways, and steels formed out of iron are used to make cars, trains, ships, and bicycles.
Now for production. Woods are used to create paper and furniture. Plants are used for medicine, food, and clothing such as cotton. Soils are used as scraps for food. Animals are used for food and clothing such as leather. And clays are used for making plates, bowls, cups, and more.
But why is it important for us to take care of these resources? Why is it important to conserve this?
Here are some of the reasons. It provides raw materials. It is a source of wealth and income. It is a source of medicine and other chemicals which are significant for our everyday lives.
To add on to that, it contributes to the growth of our economy. It provides employment to people. And lastly, it plays a role in providing energy.
But Kizzy, there are other ways for us to make energy without using fossil fuels.
Yes, because of the advancement of our world, together with the birth of many innovations, we are able to formulate ways in the conservation of fossil fuels.
And some of those are
Solar energy,
wind energy,
geothermal energy,
and hydropower.
People often waste natural resources. Animals are overhunted, forests are cleared, exposing land to wind and water damage. Fertile soil is exhausted and lost to erosion because of poor farming practices. Fuel supplies are depleted. Water and air are polluted.
If resources are carelessly managed, many will be used up. However, renewable resources will last much longer. Through conservation, people can reduce waste and manage natural resources wisely.
Individuals can do many things to help conserve resources.
By turning off lights, repairing leaky faucets, recycling paper and aluminum, riding bikes, walking, carpooling, and using public transportation.
Plant trees and carrying reusable water bottles and coffee mugs rather than using disposable containers.
If each of us would conserve in small ways, the result would be a major conservation effort.
In all seriousness aside, we prepared a mini game for everyone in relation to our topic.
It is called 4 Picks, 1 Word. We will be presenting 4 pictures and you will guess the word by correlating the pictures that is relevant to our presentation.
For the first round,
Very good.
for the second round,
Excellent guess.
and for the third and final round.
Great job.
And that's it for our presentation. Thank you for listening. We are now open for questions and clarifications. Just comment it in the comment section for us to answer your queries in the next meeting.
Bye.